Merry Christmas to you as well.
So could you tell us, number one, how you feel about being back and the plan and how you got to this point?
Yeah, I feel extremely excited about being able to be back on the practice field with the guys. It's the medical team here has done a great job, and there's obviously an element of risk involved as well that I understand and we understand. But to me, the opportunity to play in the playoffs, the opportunity to try and help this team win football games, it's just there's nothing that I want more, and there's nothing that it's built into me. I want to be on the field with the guys, and I feel really good. We've worked extremely hard at rehab. We've had a very smooth process, and everything's been going extremely well. So I'm really, really excited to get back on the field with everybody and to be back out there helping my team and playing for the city.
Was it an easy decision?
I mean, early on, obviously when I got hurt, I just assumed I was done. I didn't even know that there was a possibility. And then literally a couple days after the surgery, I was feeling so good that I just started asking questions. I said, is it remotely possible? And we left the door open for a possibility, and from there it was just literally day by day, just work, doing whatever I could do, and we arrived to here. And like I said, I wouldn't call it a difficult decision, no. I get a chance to play in the playoffs with my team and go out there and try and help us win football games, and so to me that'll never be a difficult decision.
What is the next step now after you've been cleared to practice and you will practice before you play in the game?
Yeah, so I'll practice this week and work my way back into practice. And obviously next week continue to practice and then get ready for the playoff game. But I'll start today working my way back into practice, not going crazy with it, but easing my way back in, and then throughout the rest of this week, and then obviously next week practice leading up to the playoff game.
You know how many times you come?
Obviously that's the plan, that's the goal. Today is my first day on the practice field, so we have to make sure that goes as well as we expect it to, and just progress from there. But yes, the plan is for the first playoff game.
You know how many times you come back from surgery? When you come back, what are you hoping to be able to contribute right away?
Well, this one's obviously a bit different than some of my other ones. You have the back and you have the leg, which are two massive things that really affect movement. Your movement. But the nice thing about this surgery was that this whole time I've been able to run, I've been able to work out my legs, I've been able to do agility drills, position drills. So that has been a huge help, both mentally and physically, for this recovery. So I'm really excited about what I'm going to be able to do and get out there and help the boys.
JJ, when they do all the imaging, all the testing, like you said, there's an element of risk. Is there sort of a thing where you will know when you're out there wrestling with offensive linemen that, hey, my chest is responding? Or is there a strength test you're able to do in terms of lifting and things like that to know that it's minimal risk? Or what do you think?
I feel very good, and we've done a lot of obviously building the strength back up to where the strength needs to be. We've done the ballistic things that we need to do to get it back to where it needs to be ballistically. When I discuss the element of risk, there's two options. It's going to hold up or it's not. It's basically the way she goes. So, and the reason that that risk is, I'm comfortable with that risk, is because I know the consequences of that risk. It's the exact same procedure. It's 3 months recovery, and we're back in action. So, but I do feel very confident from what we've done in the weight room, from what we've done ballistically training, to where the strength level is compared to where it was before the injury. I'm very confident in the way that it's reacted.
You say 3 months of recovery, but it's only been 2. Do you have like a percentage of where you're at as far as your health and like where you used to be?
I feel very good. I feel very good. It's like I said, we've been building up, and we have metrics that we've been trying to hit to make sure that we are on the right path and we're not doing something just on a whim, not just because I want to do it or we want it to happen, because we've systematically taken this approach, and I'm in a good spot. I can't put numbers on it or anything, but like I said before, it's different when it's upper body compared to lower body. It's not like I can't run. It's not like I can't do things. It's a different injury, and it's been much easier to deal with than my other ones.
What was it like when you realized it was realistic?
opportunity was there?
It was exciting. I mean, early on it was very exciting. Obviously, when they just gave me the glimmer of hope, I knew that it was an outside shot. But then as it got closer and as it got better, I mean, it's been a very good process the last 2 months. It's, continually along the way we kind of kept trying stuff to see if we were at that level, and we'd be surprised when we were, and then we'd move it forward a little bit more and we'd be surprised. So it's been going very well, but the whole time, the whole goal has been just to get back out there with my team. This whole thing is about the team, and I just really want to get back on the field with the guys because I love watching them play. I love being in the locker room with them, but there's nothing better than being on the field and helping contribute and helping this team win. And I'm really, really excited to be back out there with the team.
Ordinarily, you'd be beaten up real bad after 7 more games to go. How does it feel to come back and actually make a flash?
I'm excited. I'm just excited to get on the field. I'm just excited to get out there to run around. I mean, I've been doing drills and stuff out on the field for the last couple weeks with the medical staff, and so I'm just excited to put an actual football jersey on again and get back out there.
Were you able to tell your teammates, and if so, what was their reaction?
One sec, sorry. Yeah, I'll have some protection on it, just to protect me from going to the true extreme lengths backwards, but I'll have full forward and upward motion available, and I've been wearing the harness for the last couple of weeks while I've been training and practicing off on my own, so it doesn't really bother me at all.
Were you able to tell any of your teammates, and if so, what was their reaction?
We've kept it pretty quiet. I mean, because we just don't. I didn't know. I mean, we didn't know for a long time. It was progressing that way, and they've seen my progress. But I mean, there were a couple of them that found out from the internet today. So it's you never want to overpromise and underdeliver. And so I think that's my whole time. It's just been I've never wanted to promise anything to anybody. I just wanted to promise that I was going to work hard every single day for the possibility of coming back, and that's all I've done. And I'm not promising anything today. All I'm promising is that I'm going back out to the practice field today, bless you, and I get the opportunity to be back with my team and to work towards that first playoff game. So, like I said, I'm very thankful and grateful for the opportunity to be back on the field because this is the game I love, and this is the opportunity that I love.
How do you feel about where the team is and where the defense is right now?
I feel good. I mean, we got a great group of guys, and we found ways to win. You find ways to win football games, and I'm excited to get back out there and to help in any way I can. Obviously, get after the passer. It's always my number one goal is find the football, get the football, and so that's what I'm going to continue to do, and that's what I'm hoping to get back out there and help these guys do is get after the quarterback.
If you are able to play in the playoff game, do you envision being playing like you used to, like almost all the plays, or being on third down, or do you have a vision for that?
We're not quite there yet in terms of deciding all that. I think we'll see how this goes over the next couple of weeks, and I'm sure it's not going to be an every play type of thing. I mean, just for the first one back, I don't think that would be the best situation, but we'll see how it feels over the next 2 weeks and get a gauge for it before we go into that game, and I'm sure we'll have a good plan going in.
How much you are in your career, having some years on you at this point, having some injuries before, how much does that weigh into your decision to push this hard to get back?
It really didn't weigh at all. My body, before obviously this happened, felt really, really good, and I felt very strong and confident, and I still feel very strong and confident. And like I said earlier, this was the easiest thing I've had to deal with in terms of a surgery. So it didn't, where I'm at in my career and in terms that doesn't affect me at all. I'm very confident and very excited moving forward.
It's just like Christmas come early for you?
It's an exciting day for me. It's just to get back on the practice field for Christmas Eve. It's exciting, yeah, and it's a nice present. They told me a couple weeks ago that we were eyeing right around Christmas Eve, Christmas Day for when I could start doing this type of stuff, and I've been kind of optimistically hoping for it ever since, and it's come. And I think the whole time, the belief that this would be possible played a huge part in my rehab, and just the ability to know that there is a chance of it happening, and so I'm really excited.
So among the Christmas gifts that you've received, where does this one stack up?
It's up there, but I'm lucky. I'm a very fortunate guy. I live a very fortunate life, and I'm very thankful to have all the great things that I do in my life.
Did you have experience with rehabs? Unfortunately, injuries are a big part of football. How much did those other ones? They're all different every injury, but what you have to do to get back, did they prepare you for this rehab and kind of maybe make you better equipped to
Yeah.
do this?
I think the mental aspect is the biggest thing. It was where I'm a much different person mentally, obviously, now than when I came into the league, and so you learn from things and you grow from things, and you know, you don't let it get you down. And I think that's played a huge part in this one, is that just a positive attitude, positive people around me, surrounding yourself with people who will lift you up in difficult times and who will also propel you towards the goals you want to achieve. And I think that I've had that the whole time. And then also talking to yourself, you know, positive self-talk can make such a difference in your life. And I think that that's helped me a lot throughout these injuries, and this one especially, obviously. Just the belief that you can accomplish something really does make a difference, and you kind of manifest it into reality. And I think that's definitely helped me in this case.
JJ, how do you feel physically overall now in Week 17 compared to seasons where you've played a full season? Is there a silver lining that you might go into the playoffs with some fresher legs?
I mean, I guess I can't really quantify it. I mean, my legs, I guess if you just looked at it purely from a logistical standpoint, yes, I would say they're probably fresher. But I've been running and lifting my legs the last 2 months without any issues. So they're ready to roll. I know that.
Who performed the surgery?
Who? Doctor. I don't want to go into specifics about all the. They've done a great job here. I'm very lucky to have such a great medical staff.
When you first tore it, it looked almost like you were adjusting your shoulder pad. Did you know right away, or does the pain, like as you get to the sideline, that's when you kind of know, oh, this is pretty bad?
I didn't have any pain whatsoever when it happened. I didn't have any. I knew something was wrong, but I didn't have any pain. I think it was just such a fast thing, and I knew something was wrong. I didn't know what was wrong, and then I tried to play the next play and realized something was pretty wrong, and then I went over and they told me what it was. They knew right away. So, but yeah, it was just put it back on, and then 2 months later, here we go.
You talked to Whitney about what he went through when he had a similar. I know he tore it off the bone, but anything similar.
So did I.
All
Yeah, but yeah, I talked to him a little bit early on about it. Talked to Cove about it. Cove was here last year, so there's been. I've talked to a couple guys about it and just their experience, and you know, just doing whatever I can. That's all it's been the last 2 months, is whatever I'm allowed to do, whatever the doctors and the training staff says I can do. That's what I've done.
You say that you feel good and you felt good before. So is this not one of the more impressive things that you pulled off? Because you know everyone's talking about how quickly you've been able to do this.
I got to play in the game first. You know, I appreciate that, but I got to play in the game first. I would say it's, I don't know. I mean, it's just, like I said, everybody's different. I'm not trying to say like I'm doing something unbelievable here. It's just, all I've done is do what they told me I could do every day, and I've tried to make sure that we push it as hard as we can every day, but not doing it in a way that we're doing something wrong. So, whatever they've allowed me to do, I've done every day, and that's where we're at now, and so. It's been great. I'm thankful. I'm lucky to be in the situation I'm in. But yeah, it's nice to be able to come back this fast.
What is it like for you to be sidelined and like the competitor you are? What is it like to have to watch, especially when y'all are on a playoff run, fighting for a spot and position?
It's tough to watch, but it's also fun for me to watch because I love these guys. I mean, I love watching them play. I love watching them compete. I love when somebody makes a big play. I'm probably cheering louder than anybody else out there on my couch when we're on the road and when we're on the sideline. I get so excited. I truly love the locker room. I truly love the guys and being around it. And just so for me to watch it and to be able to take joy in their success is a lot of fun.
You speak to Texans fans, what you are doing in a way right now. What would you tell them what's happening inside you right now?
I mean, my heart's beating. It's putting blood to my extremities. It flows back in. There's oxygen traveling throughout my body. And I'm currently speaking on a question that was pretty far out there. But give me more specific, Mark. Jeez Louise. What's going on inside of me? I'm excited. I'm excited to play football. I'm excited to get back out there and hopefully get back, obviously, on the field in front of the fans. I love the fans. I'm excited. Geez, Mark, you throw me all off. But I mean, that's the fans are a big part of the reason that I want to be out there, and I've worked so hard to come back is because I love these fans. I love this city, and I want nothing more than to win for these people. And so that's why every single day when you're going through rehab, when you're going through difficult times, when you're going through tough situations, and some days you don't feel like doing it, and some days it's very tough, what gets you through is your teammates and your family and the fans, and knowing that when you do get back on that field, you're doing it for people that you care about and that you love and that you want to do it so that you can give them something to be proud of. And I think that's what every day I've had a tough day in my rehab, that's what I've thought about, is running back out of that tunnel, playing in front of those fans with my teammates, and being able to do for them what I've wanted to do since the day I got here, and that's win. And so that's what I'm trying to do. And so that's why after 2 months, I'm coming back, because that's what I want to accomplish, is I want to win for these people. And so is there an element of risk? Yes. But is the upside 100 times better? Yes. Because there's nothing I want to do more than to win with these guys in the locker room for these fans here in Houston, because I love them and I love the game.
But the little tabletop soccer game in the locker room, you said that came from you.
Who did?
TJ.
Yeah.
One, can you tell me the
He steals
origin?
everything from me.
Can you tell me the origin? And two, he says he's the best in the world. Can you confirm or deny that?
It did come from me. I actually found it from a friend. We play it in here nonstop, as you can see. But he's never played me, and he's not. No, I mean, he's not the best. I don't know. He stole that from me. He's trying to win Defensive Player of the Year awards out here. I mean, he's got a little ways to go to catch up in that category. I mean, half the reason I'm coming back now is because I was leading the league in quarterback hits when I left, and now he's leading the league in quarterback hits, so I can't let that stand. So he's a stealer. That's what he does. He steals. But I will give him credit on one thing, and you can put this. It sounds like you're writing an article on TJ. TJ is one of the best giver of Christmas gifts in my life. He gives very, very thoughtful and very quality Christmas gifts. The kid loves Christmas. His house is decorated extremely well. His tree is decorated very well. And he gives very thoughtful gifts for Christmas. So there you go. I gave him a compliment. Did I play the game? Oh, yeah. That's one of the things in the locker room that's like, it's all about camaraderie in the locker room. So there's big tournaments. We're trying to find a way to create a tournament there. But there's some guys that are really good. And so I don't know if you actually want to be really good at that game, because that means you're not doing a lot else with your time. Half these people have no idea what we're talking about. But I'm above average in it. I'm not unbelievable in it. But I beat TJ, there's no doubt. I mean, my dad scores on TJ.